Average Joe's Gamble. Welcome back.
Alrighty. I'm going to put $100 in this. Go ahead and play it at 80 cents. This time we're going to move up. Played it at 480 and 4, and really didn't get much anywhere with it. So now I'm going to go down the other end and start. So I played it at 40, like thousands of spins, done real well at it. So now we're going to go to 80 cents, second bet up. And I'm going to go ahead and stick with one bet. Focus this in. If something happens, I'll bring it up to you. So let's see what happens. Let's hope we get a good spin on this. The music's really loud here, but it'll get edited or solve its own problem. I'm not going to worry about it. That's 5 spins. 8. Here we are at 10 already. There we go, 11. That's 20 spins right there. And hit that at 25 spins. Pretty good score right there, and that was at 25. So I think that's pretty cool. So we'll let this run while I get a tip off of the cocktail way. Okay, we've seen it now. That was great. Oh, $20 even. Thank you, Sevens. Right on. So that was 25. That was 26, etc., etc. That's 30 right there. 31. That's 40 spins. That's 40 spins at 80 cents. 50 spins right there at 80 cents. So normally by now I have usually free spins or something, so it's definitely a lot slower at 80 cents. But 50 will continue on for now. Yeah, it doesn't seem to get as many hits at 80 cents. That's 60. Long way to go without getting any free spins. That's it. Spin 69. Sorry to make you wait. $12, huh? Thank you. So there we go, 69 and we're at 88.7. It's 70 right there. So continue on here. So 80 spins. $6, not bad. Boy, it doesn't seem to want to give me any dollars on this thing. There's 90 spins right there. No way in the world. So let's do 10 more. We'll be at 100. Well, there's 100 even right there. That would normally be $80, and it only cost us $25. So I'd say that's pretty good. So let's continue on some more, and we'll count up another 20, and we'll check again and see where we're at. Oh, there was at 107. So we'll see where this gets us. Maybe we'll get some more in the process. Here we go. Come on, you can do better than that. Come on. Oh, come on. You're a big one there. Oh, it's close to that. I didn't use any microphones tonight, so I hope the audio is okay. I'm in kind of a loud place anyway. We got one free spin left.
Oh, yeah.
Better be good.
That's right.
I'll take a couple bucks. Even, not bad. So that was 107 and 108. 108. 110. And 120. Let's keep going. Famous five. There's 130. 130 right there.
We're moving on to to our third lucky winner during our spring bling drawing tonight. I need Debbie Mancini to join us up at guest services. Debbie Mancini.
Also $4. That was 138 or 138. So, and as usual, every time it gets to these two and spins, you never get it. So it's kind of funny how they put that in there as a kind of an enticement, but it doesn't seem to ever work. So 2 more for 140. That's not bad. I think we'll continue on. We'll keep counting though, just to. By the way, 150. Alright, that was 150, so 10 more. $160. So they're still flying along. Well, that was at 175, and I'd say 80 cents it does not get the amount of free spins or bonuses you get at 40 cents. So that's kind of funny. I mean, they keep getting hits back there.
We're still looking for our third lucky winner tonight. I need Susan Lindsay to join us up at the services. Susan Lindsay.
That's 180. We'll do 20 more, we'll be at 100. Decent hit right there. That was at 194. So we got 6 left till it's 200. Now, it's 200 spins. We spent $53.40. So I've got quite a few free spins out of it, but we haven't got ahead with it at all. So, I don't know, I guess I'll go ahead and just play this down and we'll see how many spins it does take and whether we run out of money or not here. I guess would be the best way to go. I was thinking maybe I'll go 80 cents till 40. And then at $40, we'll go back down to 40 cents and see if the amount of bonuses is more than what it is now. Or free spins, rather. Because this seems to be very dead at 80 cents. Nothing's happening at all. It'd be nice to get some dollar signs with some free spins. Perfect amount. Okay, that was roughly 210 spins. So, actually it was like 208, but so you see where we got it, used $60. So we got a lot of free spins, but we really didn't make it ahead. And you see how often the free games were. We're going to go back down to 40. We're going to play at 40 for a little bit, see if it's any different. We'll count our spins here too. See, this doesn't seem to be much more interesting. It's pretty slow too. The lip. Those 20 spins, it's funny on those quick spins when it lights up like that. I'm to the point after playing all these slot machines that when that happens, I just want to get through it quick because I know that it ain't going to be in there. think they've been a little too obvious. No way. No way. Here's 10. Here's 10 at 40 cents. Oh my God. Really flaunting it here. At 40. No, it's 50, so I think we're going to give up on counting and we'll just play it out and have some fun. But it does give you a general idea of what it was over 200, about 208, and really didn't that would have been 80, 160, over $160 worth of spins, and we barely used $50. So I don't know, it's a little bit of a pay, but good on an entertainment level, but I'm not making any money, that's for sure. Not to say that I haven't made money on this machine, but today it seems to be throwing dollar signs and never giving enough for the freebies. We've only had one. That's kind of odd. Sorry everybody, this ended up being so boring. I was hoping it would do something exciting, but our videos lately have been very boring and a lot of losses, not many wins. Sorry about that, but can't control it. So anyway, I'm not too worried about it. There's only maybe if I'm lucky 1 or 2 people out there watching this
Sprint Bling drawing tonight. We do this drawing every single Thursday and Saturday, starting at 5:30 p.m. Our lucky number 4 winner tonight is going to be Carol Phillips. Carol Phillips, please join us up at guest services.
Somehow I knew that wasn't going to happen. I've had a really good time with this machine at times. Tonight it seems to be just atrocious. So, oh well. I'll just big spin it. It ain't going to land there anyway. Oh, sorry, I bumped it there. There we go. Use that 5th 7, huh? You're good. Boy, no dollar signs, no line hits. Man, really knocked the crap out of that $100. Give it up already. You're not going to give it to me anyway. You're going to give it to me and give it to me out here, not that. Yeah.
We're still looking for our lucky number 4 winner tonight. I need Carol Phillips to join us up at Guest Services.
Hi, Carol.
Carol Phillips.
50 cents to get our bet back. Give me a break. Give me a break. There's no way I'll ever land on that 3rd row. Ooh, it would have been nice if that was 5 of them, huh? That's 3 cars, so I like the headlights.
Since Carol isn't here tonight, I need Casey Kerfeld to join us up at Guest Services.
There you go. See if
Casey
Kerfeld is there.
Kerfeld.
Well, at least at 40 spins, you get a lot of spins. So whatever that's worth. Other times I've done so much better on this game, it's not even funny. Come on, you're gonna get it up anyway, just go. A quick spin through those now because they're enticement programs that are intended to entice you and make you feel like you've won even if you haven't. So I don't listen to them anymore. I know that when it gets into the music and the spin, the chances are about 99 out of 100 you're not going to get them. So I just don't play that. I quick spin through it. Alright, get some cards. Cool. Well, maybe the 40 cents will keep us going for a little while. I don't want it to be too long. It's already pretty boring. So it'll be painstaking to watch. I don't want it to be flat out painful. But I guess it's kind of in my favor. I don't think anybody will end up watching it anyway. See, why did I predict that? Love the chime when the Wilds come into center row. Oh, there's some golds. Sorry, I don't mean to be slapping a button. It's kind of sticky, so it snaps at me. I've had 3 minis off of this machine, but that's about the biggest hits I've had besides pretty big free spins that end up paying a lot, but oh, get out of here.
Look at there, we got one.
And we got 2 extra free spins.
See what happens. Subbies, come on. Damn it.
Come on, give me something. Give me those 2 right there. Oh, of course not. Sevens. Oh, please.
Oh, yeah.
We got gold. So 3 bars, 3 hearts, and 5 golds. And 4 free games. We have to get some more free games. That ain't bad. The coins go all the way up. Well, that's enough for me. Probably enough for you. 4 more spins here. I just got me the minor at 108.30. There it is right there. I just got it. 108.30 with 4 coins. The form, I don't believe I got that. Well, sorry everybody, I'm going to let this play out, so you have to like it. Wow, that is really cool. So last night I got a mini out of it with 2 coins. And the mini I got before that was just given me a random. And I had a mini, the first mini with 2 coins. And now I've got a minor at, how many? What did I get?
We still got 9 more lucky winners tonight from now until 7:30 p.m. Where one lucky winner is guaranteed $1,000 in cash. Our 5th winner right now is going to be Jonathan Borlaza. Jonathan Borlaza is joining us on Guest Services.
Wow, not bad. And we get 3 more spins. Let's see if I get lucky. Come on, sevens. Oh, but I got golds. So once again, at 40 cents, look at what this machine does, and at even 80 cents, it didn't do shit. So, I still don't completely understand. That is quite a bit of money. So now you can see that the miner's reset at 100. You snag that one, that's pretty nice, I like that. We'll go ahead and wind it in. So I started this with $100 in the machine on an 126.85. So we're going to play down a little bit, obviously, at least 5 for, follow-up spins. That was quite a hit. That was very good. I like that. Good hit. And here's 5. That is very, very cool. I'm probably going to stop pretty quick here. I'd kind of like to keep most of this money. Just for the hell of it, anyway. Oh, you butthead. Give me the mini. Oh, no, I know. You can't go through a spin without getting something. Come on now. Come on, girl. Come on. Well, would have been nice to get one more. Music would probably kill this video. But I gave up on dealing with it here in this location. It's pretty strong, so. But surprisingly enough, YouTube has passed most of my videos, so I don't have a problem with it. And look at that, I was going to quit this spin, and I just got, what did I get?
Elizabeth to join us.
4 sevens at $6. Wish I'd gotten to all 5 sevens. God damn it. Once again, look at the activity at 40 cents. This machine, I think it's way obvious. I need to hit the major 1564. Well, you need 5 gold poker chips for that one, so sounds like a bit much. We'll go ahead and take the 650. So we got a little more to play, it looks like to me. Come on, can we get hit now? Another one that's really excellent. I am loving this. We got 6 this time. Let's see if we can hit some more free spins. Some more dollar signs. Come on, give me right here. Oh, I needed 5 for the big prize. Can you imagine winning $1,500 or 40 cents? Oh, 6 more. Maybe I can. I just won 108 at 40 cents. I got rid of 2 of those, but cents. Come on, sevens. Yes! That is, it's $15 for the sevens. Well, we don't really add anything up here today, but once again, I have to reiterate that 80 cents, $4.80, $4, $2, $1.20. This machine just kind of plays slow and takes your money. You put it in 40 cents. I've won $80, $75. This now makes the fourth meeting I've won out of it. So I'm really quite surprised. And now I've won a minor out of it. So I'm heading for that major at 15. Remember, the grand is completely at random. Just like in one of my videos, it shows how I got a mini at random and how quick it is. That's how quick it'll be to get a grand out of this. So that would be a really extraordinary treat. Probably send you to the hospital. Wow, that was quite a hit. $25.95 when we got another free spin. Wow, very nice. Like that. I'm going to go ahead and speed this one up a little bit. $25.95. I'm at 150. I started at 100. And I played all the way down to what, almost 20 some odd dollars? Changed to $20, changed it to 40 cents. Now we've come back $130 on 40 cents. This is the best low ball machine I have ever seen. I sat here one day and watched a lady play maximum. I played maximum in it, and I've seen hundreds of spins go unanswered. When you put it on 40 cents, this is what happens. And I mean almost every time I play it. There's a small dividend or a profit every time I play it at 40 cents. I would name this my ATM machine, but I think that's really bad karma to call a slot machine ATM. So I'm not going to do that. And it has beat me at times, like it just did with the 80 cents. So it's really pretty amazing. I'm only going to go down to 140. And I'm probably going to call this a videotape for tonight. This has been really exciting and really fun. Although I'm sorry about the first portion, it was pretty boring. Let's get 6 more, that'd be fun. Come on. Everybody go, So, well, I know I'm new at this, and unlike all my other videos, I certainly hope somebody watches this at some point. You get a decent hit here on the way out. Oh, I hate those. Although I got 4 or 5 of them, 4 of them today. Players Club again, and 4 poker chips. That's worth 2.5. Keep it going here a little bit. Would we be so lucky? And here it comes this time. There you go. For the buck. Well, we're not back up to 50 yet, but we're close. Well, it shines real nice and then doesn't do anything. Butthead. I guess it isn't a butthead though. What a comeback tonight. I can't believe that. And a 40-cent comeback. But it does seem like every time I've played this machine I've gotten down, and there's always been a comeback with a certain portion that brings you back into it. So, I don't know. I like playing this thing. No holding, no hold spin, no special thing, just a straight slot. Two more. I'm going to pull at 140. So hey, thanks everybody for watching. I hope that was fun. I sure enjoyed it. So remember, it's my little lowball machine. And alrighty, have a good night. And remember, be responsible while you gamble. And have a good night. See you in the next video.